Days of Our Lives Thursday, August 22 spoilers, EJ meets Abigail. Gabby sticks to disjoin. Connie's next step. Brady's auto disappears. Sarah's spinal cord stroke and unrecoverable damage. Brady's police confession, Holly and Tate's consequences and Melinda's horror. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. EJ meets Abigail. Gabby sticks to disjoin. Connie's next step. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, August 22. Reveal that Stefan DeMuro will refuse to accept that his marriage is over, so he'll make another passionate plea for remission. Stefan will apologize profusely for hurting Gabby Hernandez de Mira and hope they can ever find a way past his treason with Eva Vitali. Of course, Gabby won't budge on forgiving Stefan at each. So Days spoilers say she'll blow up at him again in front of an rapturous EJ de Mira. Since EG blames Gabby and Stefan for ruining his marriage to Nicole Walker, he'll take great pleasure in watching them head for a divorce of their own. EJ will do some flaunting and pour swab in the crack as Gabby rejects Stefan's plea. At some point, Abigail de Mira, or at least the woman who's supposed to be her grounded on the DNA results, will cross paths with EJ. That'll bring an exchange of prelusions as EJ prodigies if Abigail really has no recollection of her old life at all. Days spoilers say a memory flash is coming up before the week winds down. But will it be a real one or just a taradiddle? Abby sells as part of a plot. Whatever the case, Chad DeMuro will have a lot on his mind regarding Abigail and this whole mess, so he'll entrust in Julie Williams and admit some support. Meanwhile, Days of Our Lives suckers will get evidence that Melinda Trask is still alive despite the anesthetized tea Connie Venisfi offered up. Melinda lost knowledge, but she'll still be breathing as Connie tries to take another step toward burying her. Our Days prognostications point to Connie getting sidetracked by some other challenges, so we'll bring you updates on any disquieting news ahead. Connie will remain a trouble to anyone who stands in her way, so she'll make further deranged moves in the coming occurrences. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Melinda has some intimidating moments in her future, so stay tuned. Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, August 21. Brady's auto disappears. Sarah's spinal cord stroke and unrecoverable damage. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, August 21, reveals that Sarah Horton. Kyriakis put on a stalwart face with Xander Kyriakis and transferred him home to check on Victoria Horton. Kyriakis, who was with Fiona Cook. At Xander and Sarah's apartment, Fiona talked to Victoria about the mega hit and run accident and knew her granddaughter would keep her secret. Xander appeared and wondered what secret Fiona meant, so she fibbed about putting Victoria's picture in a frame or charm for Sarah. Xander gave Fiona updates on Sarah not being suitable to feel anything from the midriff down so far, so Fiona was scarified over that news on Wednesday's Days occasion. At the townhouse, Brady Black looked at an composition about the mega hit and run accident and recalled screaming tires that night. Kristen Dimura also called Brady to toss allegations around and point out that the Bobbies were looking for an Argentine auto like his. Subsequently, on Wednesday's Days occasion, Brady examined his Argentine vehicle and saw that the makeup was scraped off the front. It left Brady unsettled as he summoned Fiona to explain his fears that he might have hit Sarah. Fiona played down the notion, but Brady wanted her to take a look at the damaged auto and tell him what she allowed. Once Brady and Fiona headed to the parking garage, the auto was gone, and that left Brady reeling. Back with Sarah on Wednesday's Days of Our Lives show, she tearfully asked Maggie Kyriakis to just be there for her rather of offering a Vim talk. Sarah hoped to work hard and walk again, but she refused to let the Sowi who did this rob her of a future with her family no matter what. After a reprise MRI, it was determined that Sarah probably had spinal cord ischemia. Kayla Johnson explained to Xander that it was a form of a stroke in the spinal cord rather of the brain and was likely caused by blood loss. On Wednesday's Days occasion, Sarah advised Xander that there had been nerve damage, so she suggested the policy was likely unrecoverable. At the Sound PD, Jada Hunter was suitable to gain some preliminarily deleted footage from a store near where Sarah was hit. Jada also scored 3 figures of the license plate number and had high expedience for catching the person responsible. While Jada told Paulina Price about her findings, Johnny DeMura and Abe Carver broke up Channel DeMura's fight with Alex Kyriakis. Channel intimately admitted they had been rehashing effects regarding Allie Horton and just wanted to move on. That gave Johnny a chance to pitch Channel the idea of playing Faith and getting Body and Soul's new ingenue. Once Channel agreed to audition, she rehearsed the scene Johnny gave her in the city forecourt, while Abe pushed Alex to audition as well. Alex didn't have amusement experience, but he'd plenitude of time and nothing to lose. The catch was if Alex got the job and Channel did too, also they'd be working together. Both Alex and Channel prepared for their investigation in separate places, but they were easily in sync on their energy situations. Days of Our Lives spoilers say all the body and soul details will continue to come together. So we'll keep you posted on this Cleaner Pieces reanimation and further prognostications on any behind the scenes drama. Days of Our Lives week of August 26, Brady's police confession, Holly and Tate's consequences, and Melinda's horror. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of August 26-30 reveal that Kristen DeMura will express dubities about Abigail DeMura, so she'll appetite Chad DeMura not to be so trusting of the woman he believes is his woman. Justin Kyriakis won't be so trusting of Fiona Cook either once he overhears commodity that stirs up reservations. Fiona will struggle to keep covering her tracks when it comes to Sarah Horton. Kyriakis hit and run accident. As for Kristen and Ava Vitali, Days spoilers say they'll face off over Kristen's treason, since she verified the cheating reproach to Gabby Hernandez DeMura. Gabby will also remain melee with Stefan DeMura, so she'll plot her vengeance and turn to a surprising supporter for help. It'll be E.J. DeMura who hears Gabby's offer and most likely gets on board, since it'll be mutually salutary. Meanwhile, Days spoilers say Tate Black will land on the hot seat in further ways than one. It looks like Holly Jonas will catch Tate and Sophia Choi in a compromising situation, so she'll push Tate for the real story. The good news is Tate should be suitable to clear effects up formerly. He calls Sophia out for colluding. The bad news is Tate and Holly will face the consequences of their conduct soon after. Tate will give Brady Black updates on his recent whereabouts, so he may come clean about the lacrosse camp fiddle before Sophia can expose him first. Holly and Tate will struggle with the ramifications of what they've done, so they may realize that missing cabin key set off a chain response that ended with Sarah's accident and injuries. Brady will also face the music when he makes a concession to Jada Hunter, so Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest she'll be arresting him headlong. Xander Kyriakis will no doubt fly into a rage about Brady demanding to pay, so Fiona will have to hide her own fears and guilt. Latterly, Jada will meet up with Stephanie Johnson and deliver Everett Lynch's ashes as promised. Stephanie will just need to find the applicable resting spot as she works to find Check. Next, Connie Viniski will have some loose ends to tie up regarding Melinda Trask, who will face Connie's manipulation tactics after getting cured. Melinda will be confused at first, but she'll ultimately be frightened over the graveness of her dilemma, since Connie killed both Eli Shin and Everett. Not to mention she tried to take out Rafe Fernandez. As for Connie, Days spoilers say she'll deliver a fierce warning to Ava. Connie won't stand for Ava trashing her around the office and may be prepared to take fatal action if Ava doesn't cooperate. Across city, Chad will keep a secret from Thomas DeMura, who may have questions about why his pater has been spending so important time at the DeMura manse rather the Horton house. Chad won't suppose he should tell Thomas about Abigail being alive yet, so he'll make up defenses and leave his son in the dark for now. Of course, Thomas may eventually catch a regard of the mysterious new woman in Chad's life and grow indeed more curious. Days of Our Lives spoilers say the week of August 26-30 will bring some heated showdowns and curious Salamites, so stay tuned for further prognostications on all the highs and lows. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.